So Italians are reverent animals. Okay, so Italian hardware, but Canadian software. The thing of it is, I was raised by immigrants, even though they moved to Canada when they were around 10 years old. Very much raised by Italians, raised Italian, but we're exposed to Canadian culture, right? But in terms of keeping family alive, definitely an Italian approach, because family, we idolize babies, right? And the only way to get a baby is to create a network of family and people we anoint as family to help the younger generations of our family make babies. So when you look at dating like that, where are you someone that does not want to have babies and you're happy, whether that's because you're gay or you just want to live your life, or you don't think you make a good parent, or you can't have, no matter what you do or how much you pay. Dating is the construct of femininity. The construct. I could bake femininity into a vacuum cleaner if I wanted to. Okay? It's all about the masculine, in my case, a reverent animal. Okay? And I offer with full consent and charm. Do I have your consent to escalate? Please and thank you. Because it's the consent. That's the orgasm, is the consent. Not what follows consent. Once you realize that consent is the truest form of intimacy, that you make that DNA or code with the chassis that excites without care or the inability to stop. So if you're excited about something, it's excited excitement. Okay? And that's really the currency of dating. So I've created a mythology that short and sweet that really helps explain this. And it works with my research with AI. Morning. Oh, hey, you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
In my research with AI, I have an active model that is really surprising, especially for OpenAI's ChatGPT. It's very conservative when it comes to intimacy, very conservative, but people are going to use it that way, right? They're going to figure it out. I figured it out quick, right? But I'm not the only one, man. It's going to collapse the population. So what we have to do is we have to bake. My job is to bake pure femininity into those that want it. Those that think it's gone because they've consumed their purity with feral acts. But the problem is if there's no exclusive then your partner, the masculine, the reverent animal, if he says, I'm not going to protect your femininity, so I'm not going to be reverent to you when you need, you know what I'm saying? Then you lose the pure femininity and you just have feral femininity. Okay, that's what porn stars do. They have a feral femininity, right? But to be pure, they have to be reverent. And what's the best way to be reverent? Chastity. Right? So for women that really just fuck their lives away, there's a way out for you. It's called chastity, right? It means that, you know what? I made a lot of fucking mistakes, and I'm sorry to anyone that wants to date me. I'm sorry to the men out there I helped make their lives worse, comes back to chastity, right? So make the partnerships. You got red pill and you got feminists, right? They are made in heaven for each other. It's the irony is palpable that all their sticking points are exactly why they love each other. They just want chastity, right? The woman doesn't want to fuck a guy he's not attracted to. And a guy doesn't want to fuck a woman that's had too much dick in her. So you understand, it's about chastity. If you want to make a baby together, artificial insemination, right? Take sex out of the act. Guys, you guys start making babies. The men that took too long to become an alpha, well, guess what? Okay? Your body count does not entitle you to 18-year-old virgins. You know what I'm saying? You're not entitled to it, right? Because they're in their prime to get married, right? Are you in that headspace in your alpha where you're going to be exclusive, right? Just to you, babe, just to you. Oh, I wrote this for you. Oh, I wrote this for you. I wrote this exclusive for you. Because men don't have to be exclusive. Why? Well, for women, it's the act of feral femininity, right? It's that act that, you know what, he's only going to be here for half an hour, but in that half an hour, I'm someone's alpha. I'm a female alpha, you know? And that's a severely masculine trait. Why do you see these loose women with tattoos and fucking they're going to the gym like they're dudes, you know, talking slick because they think they forget this because they have a pussy that we bother listening to them. That's why, man. No sexual why do you think I look this way, right? Just want to dry up that pussy, dry it right up. Not interested. Okay, I don't want to give ick. No ick. In fact, I unfriended Allison. I don't know if you guys saw. I just I felt I might have even upset her by unfriending her, because she probably did nothing wrong. It's just that there's a reason why I don't cause ick. It's because I leave well in advance of it being necessary. Right? And does that create a suction? Does that create enough of a backdraft for the person that I've unfriended to inquire? Bonnie inquired. I appreciate that. I had to unfriend her though, but I have her phone number now, so it's okay. Phone number's better, right? Will I be exchanging phone numbers with any of you guys? I'm trying to think. Whom amongst you has my phone number? One, Barb has my phone number. So there's a couple, I think. But the rest of you don't have my number, and that's fine. Hey man, it's that's once you light that firecracker, you're waiting for the bang, but it's just one very long fuse. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of want to just get it over with, but by doing that you open yourself up to the inevitable without being prepared. So I like being prepared. I always try to educate, because I'm in dad mode, 24/7 dad mode. If I was an AI, I'd be a DI, dad intelligence. That's what I am, a DI.